I am going to save this for turn 2 so we can play it into Feast to play a 4-drop on 3. Now we do this. I think so. How many cards are coming in the pocket set? 80 to 90. Hey, morning, Sam. Oh, I forgot it's Chimichanga Day. Freaking a draw is a little sad. Oh, that's so unlucky. Can we hit the 50-50 here? Can I get some coin flips and shit? We hit heads! Sometimes. Lucky rubber ducky. It will release 16 hours from now. Yes, I am aware that there is community speculation on when the new set will release. But what I would really appreciate in my chat from all of you is that if you wouldn't share community speculation without making it very clear that what you're saying is simply speculation. There is currently no official confirmation. Oh, well, that's insane. The Odin gets to send the Hobgoblin back. There's currently no official confirmation on when the new pocket set is releasing. They Magneto this turn. Maybe? I think it's this. Play for left and right. Morning, Lucas. Thank you for the 22 months. I appreciate the tier 3. I think I'm doing this. If they fill here, I'm adding 6 over here, which is probably good enough. I guess I could fill here plus Shangmei. Is possible. I want to play Acid Arrow as opposed to the King because the Acid Arrow pumps score up. We know the vanilla cards before Pocket release. Well, Pocket had a month-long soft launch. But no, they didn't do like a spoiler for cards before the game released. I forgot to check this morning. Nothing in there. Solid opener. Turn 3, Bojack Norseman. Starvin 1, thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Is King Eitri pretty much essential in the Thor's deck? Yeah, I think the Thor's deck is you just have to play a less consistent deck if you don't have King Eitri. Basically, every Thor Bojack deck from here on out is going to want the King in it. I think these cards / this package aren't very powerful in general, and losing one of the cards that adds consistency to them is not great. They copycatted my Gore. Yep. Going on, Tobias? Thank you for the 57 months. Welcome back. How would you feel about Magic instead of Kate? I would be very surprised if this deck can beat other decks that want a turn 7. If you're looking for my suggestions on decks to play, you should always check out my best decks roundups that happen every week. Oh man, I don't have to play around Goliath on the last turn? That's great. Okay, so they have 5, 6, 7, 8, 17 in the middle. So if I were to gore here, I only have... Yeah, I don't think I can gore there. I think it's just this. Oh, you punt the right? Or punt the center? Oh, come on. I'd have literally won with Wasp here. I should have counted them having their own gore. Although I guess ultimately it's just a flip, yeah. If they put gore on the left, we lose anyways. If I was going to flip gore, I didn't flip appropriately. I needed to put something else with my gore over here so that way we would be bigger than theirs. Them having 2 gores to R1, not really a whole lot we can do there. No, Mjolnir's been a 0/0 since the card released. Yes, Stormbreaker was a 1/0. Or an 0/1. We take those freebies. I have a couple win games with the snap missions, so get those work done here where there's a freebie. And 3 of them. Mjolnir could be an 0/3 too, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if the Thor deck ends up getting more points added into it. Are going to be all Pokemon Day, or are you going to do both games? It really depends on numbers. It's also a new card release day for Snap, but if Pocket numbers are really good, we might do all Pocket. I'm really just going to play it by ear. And tend to be pretty metrics driven. Oh gosh, Bojack into Chonga the Bojack is kind of absurd. Oh, goodness. I would love a little bit of ham. Thank you for asking. This is like a draw that normally discards very scary on Sinister, but without Apocalypse and us having double Bojack or triple Bojack. No, we have no official confirmation on when the Pocket stuff releases. There's speculation it'll be in like 15 hours or so, but nothing confirmed as of yet. Do I do anything here? Is it like this, so I can force the hammers into the center with the Odin? I think so, yeah. Well, golly. I don't know if I'm ready to die to a Shang-Chi out of the Destroy deck yet. At least our numbers will be big while we get crushed.
Are ye worthy?
Oh gosh, we have to wait for Stormbreakers to go into the deck too. I think there is a chance we are worthy. Daddy Odin, we are so strong. Oh God. This freaking guy. They did have a chance. Freaking Gambit.
Victory.
Biggest butt pucker card in the game. Win a location with 20 or more power. Check. Got that one done. Is Atiri worth 3,000 tokens? Only if you absolutely love Thor and Beta Ray Bill. If you want to play with Thor, Beta Ray Bill, they're some of your favorite Marvel Snap cards. King Atiri is not optional to make them optimal. But if you're not super into Thor and Beta Ray Bill, no, I think King Atiri doesn't really go anywhere else and you leave it alone. Shit's not great for us, obviously. Hopefully we can find a copy of Gore to throw out in the center here. Mjolnir. Not a fan of the Loki, King Atiri decks on untapped. I don't think they're very good. Are they Wiccan decks too? If they're Wiccan decks, they're probably fine, because Wiccan's really good. Yes, they're Wiccan decks. Okay, yeah, they're not. That's not. Yes, you can shove 2 bad cards into the best deck in the format by a wide margin. That deck will still be good. Were they Galactus, baby? That felt like I'm playing Galactus and then conceding when it doesn't work retreat. Oh, Splitsmith ends tomorrow, chat. Maybe we'll have to split some more cards at the end of the day. A fellow Thor enjoyer. Quick pocket question. Do we have to use our pack points before the new packs are used? Your pack points shouldn't be going away, but they will not work with the new pack. The assumption is that the old packs will remain available. Unfortunate that Bojack and Thor are gonna end up in the same spot here. Alright, so we're done here. So the way Lockjaw works, you want to put the things into him first that you want to get back out the most. So I most want to redraw Stormbreaker, then Mjolnir, and I don't want to get Wasp back out. So we end on Wasp, but we lead on Stormbreaker. I'm very confused that we're sitting here thinking about this. Can you leave and I can finish my win games with the snap button? It's kind of scary, honestly. Three cards in my deck, one of them are Gore. 3 cards in my deck, one of them is Gore. Oh, they're the Hit Monkey deck. Okay. I was wondering why they were taking so hard after they passed on 5. The Hit Monkey She-Hulk deck makes a lot of sense. Actually lost that if we low rolled on Lockjaw. Yeah, we needed Odin or Gore. It would have had to have been a really low roll. Alright, we don't have to think about snapping anymore. We've won our mission. Turn 3 Bojack in the kiln. That sounds lovely. Nova, probably Surfer. Definitely Surfer. Looking piece of art. Would I rather contest the left or the right? I think it's the right. We'll go Stormbreaker Odin here for a total of 9, 11, 20 over there. Well, that's the most punished I've been for playing a Wasp out in a while. They probably can't beat us on the right, though, yeah? I think I just need to beat, Killmonger plus Surfer is 16, 24 here, and Bojack is 24 on his own, so... At least like a warhead here. Yeah, we beat this. Bojack Norseman, I choose you!
Are ye worthy?
Are ye worthy?
Victory.
Cosmo and Warhead would have done us in. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's take a brief pause for the cause and let our Twitch ads for the morning roll. We'll be back with this least bad version of Lockjaw when we return. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, I'm working hard not to oversell the deck, okay? I'm not gonna tell you this deck is good. Because I don't believe in lying to you to get your click. Hop on the peddler this morning, huh? Odin has felt good at this build so far. Kate Bishop has yet to do anything, and Dr. Doom has yet to do anything. Only a few games in, though. Did you have gold completing? No, not remotely. There's literally 2 cards in this deck that don't have gold. Both Gore and King. Skid Souls, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. In fact, we're close enough on Gore that I'm going to spend 16 gold to split this to infinite. And then we'll use the custom card. I'll probably start upgrading Gore in my free booster shot moving forward. What's a fancy unit? This is actually an Into the AM. They do a small number of their designs on sweatshirts every fall. I don't believe this one is up there. I think it's a different range. I think they rotate them every year. And it's not all of them. Oh, I should update that command. I can't comprehend how do you have 305 keys? With the most powerful card in mobile gaming, your credit card, you too can have an unlimited number of resources in Marvel Snap. Don't think, only spend. I think I'm supposed to leave this one clear for Lockjaw. Very possible. Taco truck.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Oh look, for once my opponent's copycat didn't take my gore. Lovely. You would snap on the Jade Foster draw if you were someone who was playing for keeps. It's actually kind of wild to me how consistently people make comments that they don't understand how I have currency in a mobile game. Like, do people really not understand that you can spend money to get progress in Snap? Like, I know I make the joke about the credit card a lot, but like that question gets asked a lot, that people like don't really know that you can spend money to get stuff. We're gonna be over here. This is 11, so it goes to 15. I'm adding 18. I'm gonna be at 21 plus any on reveals they play. We have priority, so I don't have to worry about Alliath here. Shang middle plus something big-ish on the left could get us. Is the concern.
Mjolnir to me.
Power must be controlled.
Yes, that is 100% the case. Most people don't understand the Snap economy. It's why you get a lot of comments that are just objectively wrong about it.
Victory.
The main ad is, what if you couldn't spend money to get all the cards right away? So yeah, but it doesn't mean you can't spend money to get stuff, right? Like, there's a difference between you can't just spend to instantly get what you want and you can't spend at all. Not horror. It's been pretty good this morning. I enjoyed the Thor's deck, and this one's felt, I'm not gonna say good, but playable. We've been competitive into all these wicked decks that people keep playing. You think they could buff the hammers to make Thor and Beta Ray not be destroyed? That sounds unlikely. I'm gonna fill this, and then we'll Bojack Norseman on the left. Looks like we're dead. Looks like we're dead.
Escaped.
I honestly, after seeing them push Stormbreaker to 3, I wouldn't be surprised to see Mjolnir get a point eventually. Sailor, thank you for the 58 months. A lore appropriate buff would be to make the hammers themselves not destroyable. Making the, what's it called, not destroyable would make it better with, Misery. Fun fact, because everybody knows Marvel Snap Season Pass cards are incredibly pay to win. Did you know Thor was originally a Season Pass card and he released as a 4/6? Is Wicked worth tokens? Absolutely. One of the best cards in the game. Very, very, very good. A Thor 6, yep.
Are ye worthy?
So if they Shang-Chi me here, they're at 6, 10, 12, and I'm still at 13 on my own, plus Doctor Doom puts another 5 in after Dark Dimension happens. And this will be 50% to tap Gore on the left. Oh, Mojo comes in. Yeah, good call.
Doom rules all.
Can I get some coin flip emotes in chat for my Lockjaw? Please and thank you. Ooh, that's a good shout out. We would have beaten the Red Skull if I would have put Chimichanga before the Doctor Doom. Is a good call. Would have also won if we hit Gore on the left, but Chimichanga first would have won the center. Non-Doom line would have won the center too, and honestly, with the Mojo on the right, I was probably supposed to take the non-Doom line and just fill with Thor and stuff, yeah? So if I play better, there's no flip, but with bad play, we still end up on a flip. Good night, Proxima. Turn 2 Bojack Norseman. Don't mind if it does.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Demon Tank. I guess this. I guess this. Go right! Oh, that took a lot of points away in the center. I don't think it mattered. Oh, I'm dumb. I should have put the Mjolnir on the left, right? We'd have won the right by 1 if I put the Mjolnir on the left. It would have given us -1 point on the left, but I think that's fine. And instead, we end up losing by 1 point. Yeah, I should have put this here. It's -1 here for +6 here. We would have also won had Gambit hit literally anything not center, so it would have hit, if it would have hit these ones over here, we also win. But I should have put the hammer over here. And I know it's really easy to focus on the fact that we lost 6 different flips that game, but I also could have played better to not have a flip come up, right? And those are the types of things you have to think about is, are you going to focus on the flips that you couldn't control, or are you going to focus on the choices you had that allowed for agency to have there be flips to begin with? So be luckier is always an option in your card game, but you can also make better choices to not need to be luckier. If you throw at every possible turn, you could still be lucky and overcome, sure. Psylocke, Psylocke, Psylocke. How about a 6 drop? Sounds right. I think I speak for everyone when I say I focus on the flips I can't control. Yeah, definitely. That's one of the reasons why you see that very particular type of attitude in games like Marvel Snap. Because these types of games tend to attract a player who aren't interested in accountability, and they want to feel like they were smart in the games that they won, and they want to feel like it was someone else's fault in the games that they lost. You create your own luck. I don't know about that. I think that type of framing minimizes the choices that go into your things. It's kind of clunky. I'm gonna leave. Probably have a good Wicked draw, and ours is only okay. If I had a Thor here, maybe, but it's like, I don't have Thor, I don't have Jane Foster. I have like 2 of my 6s in my hand with the Lockjaw already. Yeah, you could work to create situations where luck is less impactful. If you choose to be bad, you're going to need to be fortunate to offset that.
This land is always changing.
You think the Pocket Mini set will be more than $100 to get on day one? How lucky are you? Like, I think the Pokemon card game is incredibly expensive if you're even a little bit unlucky. On average, I'd expect about 100, yeah. It took about 300 on average to max the full set, and the mini set's less than a third of that. There is a lot of variance in Pocket's acquisition system. For as much as the low rolls get bemoaned in Marvel Snap, there's something to be said for the fact that the maximum you could low roll is 4 keys, right? There's a very, very visible upper bound on how bad your variance can be. I was thinking about it the other day, and Pocket might cost like $1,500 a year. Yeah, I expect it to cost me somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 to max all of the cards on release in Pokemon Pocket. And for reference, it costs around $1,000 to $1,200 or so to max Marvel Snap on release for all the cards once you're end game. Not that far off, but Pocket I expect to be a little bit more expensive long term. Remains to be seen exactly how trading's going to work, though. I have the power. Ooh.
Opponent snapped.
I feel like we're dead. I don't have Odin. I don't have both my Thors out. Medic Butters, thank you for the 14 months. Welcome back. If 6,000 tokens, you get Gore or Doom 2099. I would wait and see how good Doom 2099 is. Odin comes next. Yeah, but even if Odin comes next, I don't have both my hammers, right? I can't have both my hammers and Odin.
Escaped.
Yeah, we're up to 1,000 people already. Been live for barely an hour. Should be a good Monday. Acid Arrow is still Kate's best arrow by a lot, believe it or not. Former poop eater. Well, at least they're reformed, I suppose. Is that a good ham hit, chat? What do we think? We hammed Wicked for those at home. Watching super closely.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
God, Copycat is so good against our deck. Tagging our Gore and our Doom.
Mjolnir. To me.
Does this work how I want it to? Let's find out. Does not work how we want it to, said. So, can someone explain to me why this is an instance where the cards with the same timing don't happen in the order they were put onto the battlefield?
Escape.
I feel like I'm missing something. After you play a card here, swap it. After you play your next card, I guess they're technically not the exact same timing. After you play your next card, after you play a card here. Weird. So they both say after, but they have slightly different verbiage on what the timing is. The Pocket team has confirmed that they're going to implement trading in January. But before the next big set. Some of those timing things seem arbitrary. I agree. Will they let me trade in myself for someone better at the game? Asking the real questions. Do any other major digital card games offer trading besides Magic Online? They do not. Gatorade Bill is a very fun and sweet card, and I hope they continue to work on trying to make his thing playable. Hex TCG I trade. Hex TCG was never a major TCG. Can I get some coin flip emotes in the chat? Please and thank you. Can I get my coins in the chat? Any details on trading for Pocket? Nope, just that it's coming in January. Well, I guess they've technically confirmed not all the cards in the game will be tradable. My personal speculation is they're waiting to implement trading because you're not going to be able to trade the most recent set's worth of cards. I would bet they want to structure it in a way so whales still have to buy booster packs to complete their cards the latest set right away. And that trading will largely be a mechanic through which you can mitigate variance longer term. BoJack Norseman! Oh, baby, you can snap on this, Straw Gamers. I'm just not snapping because content.
Opponent snapped.
Alright, they have some kind of tech card. Mage Cub, thank you for the 67 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Or Iron Man. I mean, we're beating Iron Man. Dodge, dodge, and Goliath. We can dodge them all. I'm staying in for the fans. Although I suppose if they Goliath me and it goes here. No, these still have no text in the middle, yeah? So we die?
Wakanda forever.
Oh, honey. Mmm. Mmm. Charging Blazers. Look at the itty bitty baby Black Panthers, chat. Johnny Sykes, thank you for the 20 months. Are ye worthy? I think we are. I think we are. They thought they had a big kitty. Little did they know.
Victory. You
have one double, huh? Cute. cute. What an adorable singular double. They're gonna have to change their motto to Wakanda is for sometimes, I think. On the weekend. Yes, exactly. Nailed it. This will be our Bojack path. This will be our, well, this will be a Lockjaw path, but maybe not. Not gonna have a good Lockjaw path this game. Super awkward. I can't think of anything clever to say about 56. What a boring number. Thanks for hanging out for so long, Stiggy.
Escaped.
All right, we gotta let the adverts roll again. This deck's been not good, but we're floating about even with it. We'll see you in 120 seconds. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna do one more set, then we'll move on to something else. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, Kim's stuff is really good. This is Kim, right? Yeah. Kim's up there for one of my favorite artists. Is there an event going on in Pokemon Unite? Yeah, I saw something on my Twitter feed about some big League of Legends streamer being sponsored to play it. They got a little bit of a boost this morning. Am I doing a video on upcoming cards? Yeah, actually, on the Hoaglandia Snap side, the February card review posted this morning. So if you want my thoughts on February cards, it's up there now. Some real slick bounce goodies in there. Should update the leaked cards command for that. Thor and Dr. Doom are twinsies, chat. How does the new Pokemon pack work? Do you still open 5 cards with the new pack? Yeah, it's just the new booster pack, Nuclear Winters. It'll actually be very similar to collecting a single booster pack out of the full set, is how the math will work out. It'll be about 80 to 90 cards. But there'll basically be 4 booster packs you can open from once the new set goes live for Pocket. Speculated that hourglasses will work on the new pack, but that's not confirmed. It is confirmed that pack points won't carry over. Get him, Dairy! Thank you for the 15 months. Callaghan, thank you for the 7 months. Bojack is loving him some chimichangas this morning, gamers. He is a hungry boy. Yes, your pack points don't go away, you just can't use them. Just can't use them on the new set. Yes, the pack points you have are only for the current set. That's exactly right. I think I Thor this turn, and then we Lockjaw plus Ham next turn is the plan.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Apple is apparently working on a foldable to regain market share that they lost. Do foldables have a big market share? I enjoy them from the novelty perspective, but I was under the impression they weren't popular because of the price point. They don't? Okay, yeah. Like my new OnePlus Open I bought was much cheaper than the Samsung, and it was still 1,200 bucks. Oh, they're a Luke Cage deck. Yikes. Ah, drawing Gore is so sad. Means I can't roll into him. No, Yellow Snow. Thank you for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. Like in 5 to 10 years, they'll come down. Maybe. I think foldables will basically always be a percentage or a multiplier higher than non-foldables. Just because, like, it's more physical hardware. Wasp first and came a hammer. No, I want to Odin first in case I pull the Odin back out again. I assume we're dead here. Yep. If I'd have hit, I was gonna say if we hit, what's it called? We were gonna the left, but we weren't. We definitely had permutations of Lockjaw that won us this game. We would have hit Stormbreaker and then Odin back out again. We'd have gotten him. Would we have won if we just GM'd Gore on the left? Yes. Yes. We would have lost to that line if they would have put Ajax on the left, though. So basically we had to commit power opposite their Ajax. I'm not buying a foldable unless it has T9 texting. Unironically, I think the foldable market that'll probably get to an affordable price point that I wouldn't be surprised to see more of is the ones that are the size of a regular phone but fold up smaller. I forget what exactly they call them, but they have They have some of those. The flips, yeah. Those are just one screen still, effectively. Alas, Bojack Norseman could not dodge a third Iceman. Oh man, are we gonna win this? A low CL player? Relatively. So, battery bill goes to 20. I'm beating Dr. Doom on the right.
Opponent snapped.
Oh, you know what? I'm losing to White Tiger. This beats White Tiger, yeah? Because it puts me to 20 in the center, and it's beating White Tiger on the left. I thought this was a terrible snap from the opponent, but we sniffed out what they had.
Are ye worthy?
Hey, thanks for hanging out, Dreaded Fisher. Appreciate it.
Victory.
Against the average Marvel snapper, that's probably good enough. Thankfully, we are not the average bear. Boo-boo. Why are you playing Snap a bit little than earlier? I need you to re-English that sentence, Vostok. It does not compute. And what's going on, Nick Those? Thanks for the Baker's Dozen. Welcome back. I agree. The format feels like it's in a pretty reasonable spot overall. Wiccan Thanos here, I assume. See if we can fill him up over here on the left. Although I guess they're probably putting Spider into here, so they'll be able to move something out. With Pokemon Pocket having a new set release, I'm not having a set schedule for which games I'm playing which days. We're gonna do all Snap today as the last day before the Pocket set releases, but how much Pocket and how much Snap I do the rest of the week is gonna depend on what numbers look like. We'll definitely be starting with Pocket tomorrow morning when we have new cards. Ah, stay. Hopefully their Hydro Bomb jump center. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wish granted, I suppose. Am I opening packs on stream? It really depends on when the cards release. In my experience, pack opening content doesn't do particularly well. So I don't know that that's something I'm going to spend time making. You will not 12-out skill. Dr. Octopus seems very good for us, yes? Him always ripping gore out this seems like a scuffed card to be playing in this metagame. There are a lot of gores running around. Hey, Dale, thanks for the entire year of support. Appreciate you keeping me around. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Welcome back. I don't know if I want a Lockjaw here. Is it ever this? Just leave it, sure. I think the Living Tribunal kind of screws them. Every one of our Sinister London games has been insane so far, so hopefully that continues. Just looking for a copy of BoJack. Geez, how often do you face this opponent? One of the reasons why I hidden Conquest for so long is because the opponent range when you're playing High Infinite is not wide. There's no global matchmaking in Marvel Snap, so you hit the same people pretty constantly. We've been playing Snap for like 90 minutes this morning. I think this is the 4th time we've played against this opponent. Actually, is it ever this? Maybe it's this. Second hitter has no reason to implement global matchmaking. My understanding is they wanted to implement it and they hit a technical hurdle. It was on the roadmap at one point. Ajax Sage is interesting.
All systems go.
It's just this. Did this win the right? Hazmat's pretty bad for us, yeah? Can't you double trigger Lockjaw somehow? What does triggering Lockjaw do for us? It like gives us a chance to get another hammer, I guess? I don't know. All right, well, we won this 50-50. Let's see if it's good enough.
Union to me. Are ye worthy?
Okay, this puts another Mjolnir in my deck, which means my Lockjaw trigger in the middle is likely to hit it.
Union to me.
All right, so this is Mystique into Hazmat then? I think we lose that, yeah? Lose the left assuredly, yes? Actually ended up being pretty close. If we'd have had Bojack Norseman instead of Thor, we'd have won the game. But Thor only getting to 22 was not quite enough. Yeah, I don't think anything else. Yeah, Thor is a little bit too weak. To the 19 months north. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning. Ajax strongest Avenger confirmed. Yeah, basically. It's time to stand up for a little bit, gamers. I'm gonna wait to activate him because it would brick a draw, and if Thor dies, I want to save him for Bojack. McFatty, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
I think with losing this and not drawing Bojack, we're just dead here.
Escape.
Why not play Thor in the middle? Isn't it safer? Because I'm not going to give them the danger room for free. So I'm going to need to play into it at some point. So I might as well play into it on turn 3 anyways. Danger room's a pretty uninteresting location because you just like, you're supposed to just play like it doesn't exist and then leave when it gets you. You have hourglasses saved for Pokemon Pocket. People keep asking if I'm saving hourglasses. Is this some type of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand? Why the obsession with hourglasses, gamers? Are you aware of the credit card? The most powerful card in mobile gaming. You have a video on card placement strategy. That's not really something you could boil down into a single video. The answer is, it kind of depends. No worries, Dale. Alright, we don't have to worry about Cosmo on the last turn, just Eliath. We are probably dead, I agree.
Opponent snapped.
Alright, I think I got one more cube to lose with this deck, and then we're gonna move on. Ready to draw a rock. I know I am. Am I missing any cards? I am not. I have 90,000 collector's tokens and 300 spotlight keys sitting and waiting. You gotta try and play some move bounce. There's just too many tech cards for me to find move bounce particularly fun. The deck has, like, objectively good stats. I just really don't enjoy the play patterns of playing it into constant Shadow Kings and Shang-Chi's.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
So this is gonna draw 2 Mjolnirs, a Stormbreaker, and a Wasp. Or, sorry, 2 Stormbreakers, a Mjolnir, and a Wasp. Do I want to draw a Rock as well? Probably not. DXTC, thanks for that brand new Prime support. Appreciate it.
I am the Sorcerer Supreme. Victory.
I think it's just not realistically true that you're always going to be able to bounce your cards feasibly going into turn 5. As someone who's played an incredible amount of bounce, you're right that that happens some amount of the time. But, like, there's a reason why those decks typically play, like, Cosmo and sometimes Goliath. Because it's just not always going to happen. I think this deck firmly lived up to its deck name when I loaded it into my editor of least bad Lockjaw. My deck tracker stats here. I just tried to refresh, so I really wish Untap wouldn't take so long. Alright, there we go. We finished 11 and 15 while being slightly cube positive. It's worth noting I don't really snap when playing a deck, so like my total number of net cubes tends to be lower than if you're snapping and retreating appropriately. I think my big takeaways from thoughts on the deck are Odin definitely felt like one of the most important cards. We had tried another build that I put together, and it wasn't playing Odin. I think that was a big mistake. Kate Bishop and Dr. Doom both felt kind of mediocre in this deck list. I feel like rather than Dr. Doom, I'd rather just play, I don't know, like Magneto at the top end of my curve. And as far as Kate's concerned, I don't know that I have another card I'd like to play in her spot. Honestly, Jubilee might be okay. We're on 3 good 6s. Having another way to pull them down sounds good. And Jubilee's clunky with Dr. Doom, but if you're cutting Doom, that issue solves itself. I think after I might leave this one on my deck editor again to revisit later. But I think I would do this next time I played, perhaps. Yeah, Jubilee's a third good 4 for Psylocke as well, is true.